Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another Taylor Swift video since you guys loved my last one. So today's video is a Taylor Swift album ranking and I am going to do a short version of this too. But I decided to rank the albums and now I love every single one of them. Don't think if your favorite album's at the bottom of my list, it doesn't mean I hate it. Like, I literally love every single album of hers. I love every song she's ever made. I love it. So, please don't, like, think I have something against the lower albums. I just have my preferences, and they change every once in a while, too. I just did this a few months ago, and one of the ones in the top, 5 was in the top, was towards the bottom last time. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for supporting my channel. You guys have really been subscribing and watching my videos, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And yeah, so I think with that, let's start the video. Now, one last thing. The torture post department is not in this. As making this torture post department is not out, and it probably won't be till at least a couple weeks after this is posted. So when I do torture post department, maybe I'll add it to the ranking in that video. But anyway, now without further ado, let's begin. So number 10 is Evermore. Now, look, I love Evermore, but it is my least favorite. Obviously, my favorites are probably, I like Nobody, No Crime, Tolerate It. Champagne Problems is probably my favorite. And Willow. Marjorie's good. I like all of them, but I've never really been the biggest fan of that album, so it's just not my favorite. So, next is Debut. So, I feel like Debut isn't really most people's favorites. I love this album, though. I love the album literally to death. Like, it is one of my personal favorites. I'm going to cry when Taylor's version comes out, because she doesn't perform the songs from it, almost ever, so it could be big. Yeah, Debut, my favorites, I love every single one, but I love The Outside, Cold as You, A Place in This World, Teardrops on My Guitar, Picture the Bird, Should Have Said No, Our Song. I've made half the track. Anyway, next is number 8, which this might be controversial, but 1989. Now, 1989, I love the songs, obviously. I think some of them, compared to the other ones, I don't like it as much. I love it, obviously. That's not my favorite. At least currently. But I love every single one. But my favorites, I really like New Romantics and I Know Places right now. And, obviously, Blank Space is probably, Is It Over Now, Now That We Don't Talk, Blank Space, Shake It Off, Style, Wildest Dreams. There's another one that I'm obsessed with. Bad Blood. I love the album and all, but, it's definitely not my favorite. But it is one of the ones I own on CD, the Taylor's version. So, yeah. Next is number 7, which this one used to be my top 5. So, I tell you, it got switched up a bit. Is Lover. Obviously, Lover's amazing. Obviously, all of them are. Lover, I love it. Duh. I used to be a little more obsessed with it. I think I kind of overplayed it, to be honest. I listened to the Lover remix with Shawn Mendes one too many times last year. It was my favorite song for a month. I think the same thing with 1989, because is it over that I went through a phase where I literally would play it nonstop all day long for like a week. And then now, like, I'll listen to the song, but I listen to now that we don't talk way more, and just because I'm kind of overplayed that one. But with Lover, Cruel Summer, I love that one, obviously. Who doesn't? What other song? Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I love that one. That's the opening to the Eras tour. I mean, who doesn't love that? There's another one that I've been, like, obsessive with lately. Paper Rings is good. I like shiny things, but I'd marry you with... Oh, The Archer. I've been obsessed with that one right now. That one is probably my favorite. I think right now The Archer is definitely my favorite from Lover. I watched the Eras tour film on Disney Plus, and I've been addicted to that song ever since. So, well, I was addicted beforehand, but not like I am now. I'm gonna end up overplaying it. There's some I'm really scared about overplaying, but anyway. Next, at number 6, I'm shocked I actually put this one this high, but it's Fearless. Now, so I did like a Fearless inspired outfit a couple weeks ago. I know it doesn't look like Fearless, but give me a break. I tried. And so while I was getting ready that morning, I was playing Fearless, Taylor's version. Oh my god, I got addicted after that. Hey Steven, Forever and Always, I'm obsessive with. These ones I already were obsessive with, but You're Not Sorry, Tell Me Why, The Way I Loved You, Breathe, did I say Tell Me Why? I think I did. What? I'm not addicted to White House. I used to be addicted to 15, Fearless, the title song, obviously. Love Story, You Belong With Me, who isn't obsessed with those? Mr. Perfectly Fine's really good. Like, I'm addicted to Fearless, so... yeah. Number 5 is Red, which... there's only one reason for that. It's All Too Old, the 10-minute version. Like... that is literally the only reason it got that high. Like, okay, not the only one. I do love Red. Red was the album that introduced me to Taylor back in 2017. This is so kind of off topic, but I found a tier ranking I did in like 7th grade. I put, you know what, I'm gonna mention that at the end because that's gonna spoil us. Well, I put my favorite album at the very bottom. I'll say that. Depressing. But Fearless. Red is at number 5. Red does have some other good songs other than All Too Well, the 10-minute version, even though that's the best one. Lately I've been really obsessed with Message in a Bottle. I think that's what it's called. Forever Winter's good. Red, obviously. State of Grace, Treacherous, The Last Time. Come Back, Be Here. Is there another one? All Too Well, the regular version? 22, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. There's more, but I think I already said State of Grace. There's other ones, but I don't remember what, really, so, yeah. Number 4 is Midnight's the new, well, not for long, the newest. Midnight's, this one was really low last time I did a ranking. So, I think it was, like, number 8. You know what? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it. So, Evermore was in the same place. Yeah, but that was number 8. That was higher. Debut was really high, which makes sense. Yeah, this is a ranking I did in January. Red was number 3? Yeah, see, Lover was really high last time. Okay. My top 2 are the same, so... okay, next. Midnight's is only, I think, that high because of one song. It's You're on Your Own, Kid. I'm addicted to that song. That song is running in my veins. Like, I literally think that song got into my bloodstream. Like, that's how I'm addicted. I do have a cover of it, so if y'all want to see that, I'm going to see if it's in good quality, and maybe I'll post it if you guys want. But You're on Your Own, Kid. Vigilante. was addictive. Anti-Hero, obviously, who doesn't like that? Lavender Haze. Bejeweled, I've been addicted to lately. I've been obsessive with that song. Is Labyrinth the one that goes, oh, I'm falling in love? I think so. It's Labyrinth. I'm obsessed with that one, too. I've been obsessed with Bejeweled. Lavender, Mirabelle's folklore. What's the one? Maroon. I'm obsessed with Maroon. Karma's good, obviously. Not my favorite. It used to be, but My favorite's probably On Your Own Kid, though. It was, I also love Labyrinth, though, and Bejeweled. Those two are really close. And Vigilante. Those are probably my top 5 for that album. Let me see if I can get a 5th one in there. Maroon, probably. I love those ones. Maybe Anti-Hero. Okay, number 3. This one I'm shocked, because this was number 9 last time, but Folklore. Hear me out. I'm gonna end up overplaying this. I know I will. Okay. So when I first found Folklore, it was like end of 2020. It was right when Evermore came out. And I saw she released some new songs, but I was like, no. Because I was addicted to Love Story and Lover at the time. So, like, I wasn't into Folklore and Evermore. So, the only song I've ever heard was Cardigan and Willow, though. Which I love those now, but... also, if you guys want me to do a video explaining the Folklore love triangle, I'll do that. But anyway. Or I could just do a video on Taylor lore. I am planning on doing that since someone requested it. So, I'll be doing that. There is at least one Folklore song in my top 10 songs right now. And that's My Tears Ricochet. I'm addicted, but Illicit Affairs almost made it in there. And Cardigan, and August, and Betty, and... every song. Exile's good. Mirabelle 7. I'm addicted to that album. This Is Me Trying. Bad Woman. I'm obsessed with that album. That album's become an addiction and a very unhealthy one. Anyway, number 2, which I feel like this is obvious based off my style. Reputation. So, when Reputation's the first album I really got to experience the, like, debut of, but, like, I was kind of too young to really understand I was just like, oh, new song. Like, I didn't listen to that era. But for the first one where I'm going to be listening to the era is Torture Poets. But I was there when Reputation got announced. Now, Reputation, I don't know if you all know this. Look What You Made Me Do is about Vampire Diaries. The only reason I know this is because I found a video where it was an edit, and it was the instrumental to the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. And it was live from Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries coming out like 5 years before this. Well, this scene at least. And they go, I'm sorry, Jeremy can't come to the phone right now. I'm sorry, he's dead. And it lined up perfectly with the beat of the song. I was like, okay then. And I came to find out Taylor Swift is a TBD fan. Not only that, Elena and Caroline, and I think Bonnie, the actors, are Taylor Swift fans. I think Bonnie actually might be friends with her, based off photos I've seen. But... so apparently, Nina Dobrev went to the Reputation Stadium tour and met Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift supposedly freaked out and was like, oh my god, you're from Vampire Diaries. So, yeah. Apparently she took inspiration from that scene on Look What You Made Me Do. So Look What You Made Me Do is a Vampire Diaries song. Look What You Made Me Do is perfect. My favorite others from that album now. Everyone, it's editing Hailey here. So I completely forgot to mention that I actually own a Taylor Swift magazine that literally says that for Reputation, she took inspiration from TV shows. It didn't straight up mention Vampire Diaries, but it mentioned a couple others, and it was like, oh, and more, so... Yeah, so, if you want, I can, like, see if I can find the magazine that can show it in another video, so, yeah, but completely forgot to mention that, so continue the video now. I can't wait for Reputation Taylor's version. I like Don't Blame Me. Don't Blame Me is probably. I Did Something Bad. Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Ready for It. Delicate. I like the Delicate chant. She better put that in the Taylor's version. Please, if she puts the chant in the Taylor's version, I might cry. She should like invite her fans to the recording session, and they could chant that in that part for the song. Tell me she should do that, please. And then lastly, number 1, which if y'all don't know by now, Speak Now, Taylor's version. Speak Now is literally in my blood. And that's why it really made me a Swiftie. So I always kind of like Taylor. The only songs I had really listened to from Speak Now prior to last summer were Speak Now, Enchanted, Better Than Revenge, and Me. Those were the only ones I knew. And I still love them. But last summer, she announced Speak Now Taylor's version. And I saw, I was on YouTube Music one day and I saw, she released a new Taylor's version. I was like, oh, okay, I'll see. I got addicted. I listened to Enchanted and Speak Now Taylor's version, and Better Than Revenge Taylor's version, like 5 times, 50 times a day probably. And then I was like, ooh, what about her other music? And then I found Cruel Summer, and I became obsessed with that, and I became obsessed with every single song of hers. And then I found out about the Eras Tour film, and I was like, I have to go to that. So I went to so before the Eras Tour film, I decided to listen to her entire discography, became obsessed. And I specifically became obsessed with Speak Now. Specifically Haunted, I found Haunted, I was like, I loved it. But I kind of forgot about it. I mostly listened to the popular ones. And then one night, I was like, that song was catchy. And I put it on. I put on the acoustic version. I became obsessed. I'm still sad she didn't put that on the Taylor's version. But I could see, I honestly thought that was on the original album. I was doing a history test on Halloween that song was on. I thought it was from the original album, and I checked it's in From the Vault, and I was like, this was not the original. But anyway. Also love Long Live. Long Live was my favorite for a while. Haunted, obviously. I like the Tiny of Speak Now, but I like Last Kiss too, even. I like Mad Sparks Fly. Oh, the Story of Us I'm obsessed with right now. There's more. Come on, don't leave me like this. There's more. Am I crazy? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any more video suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. So, bye, guys.